How are you? I hope you're doing fine. I'm gonna be in a rush today, I'm telling you, okay? In advance. What happened is we are watching a movie together with my Spanish members. The membership program that I have, we are watching a movie together with the Spanish ones. And I'm really looking forward. It's the first time I'm gonna do that, of being able to analyze, a spiritual movie or finding the spiritual, in the movies, the messages, the things that we can realize. And we not, as you know, not everybody sees the same thing, understands or realizes the same thing. So it is really a gift to be able to do it together. And I'll tell you later, how everything goes, but I think it's gonna be fun. So anyway, that is at 1, so kind of in 45 minutes, I have the class and I have to set up everything. So I'm gonna make this one shorter than usual, but I didn't want to miss to be with you also because I start traveling now, starting next week. So I will try to connect with you guys as much as I can, but I will not be able to do the live trainings. I'm actually going to New Jersey next week. I'm sorry we didn't have enough English speakers to make it bilingual. We tried, we did everything we could, but we had a 20 people waiting list, and then when we said, okay, we are going to put a translator, nobody responded. So we clean whatever is right and perfect. But then I'm going to Lima, Peru from there, and then we have the Machu Picchu, spiritual journey. And from there, I'm going to Bogota, Colombia, and from Bogota, then on my way back to LA, I stopped to do a conference in Mexico City. And then in August, we added Las Vegas. We are gonna try again English, but whatever is right, okay. And then okay, that's August, and then I'm leaving to Argentina and Uruguay after 3 years. So I'm going to all these countries that I had planned in 2020, and now I'm finally in 2022. I can, looks like I'll be able to do it. Okay, so, and then it comes, okay, that's September. October, I think I'm going back to Peru for a big event. And then we have Miami, another one that, oh, maybe English? Okay. And what else? And then Europe will come. I think I will do Mexico before going to Europe. But we changed the day for Croatia. Please take note, please, because it was moved 1 week. So now I'm coming to Croatia in December instead of November. Okay, please check. So, thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody. Si no sabes inglés, ya hice la de español antes. So, I am the eye. I come forth from the void into light. I am the breath that nurtures life. I am that emptiness, that wholeness beyond all consciousness. The I, the id, the all. I draw my bow of rainbows across the waters, the continuum of minds with matters. I am the incoming and outgoing of breath, the invisible, untouchable breath, the undefinable atom of creation. I am the I. So thank you so much for being here. I chose the theme of if hooponopono could help us to lose weight. I'm sure everybody's very interested. And I do have some stories on my own, but one of the things that Ihaliakala had told me, he said, it's not the food that makes you fat, it's your thoughts of the food. If you said this is going to make me fat, it makes you fat. And I still today, I believe that. And I've been working on that, I'm cleaning with that. But I have to tell you, I was sick last month, and that's when I lost the weight because I lost my appetite. So I was joking and I said, "Don't tell me it's not the food, huh? You stop eating, you lose weight." Anyway, when you guys ask me, about relationships, and I always tell you, work on yourself, work on being happy just the way you are, work on being okay by being by yourself, not needing somebody in your life. Yeah, it's different because then you are gonna attract somebody, that and then you will be codependent somehow or attached, because now you need that person. So you want to come from the place that you want to be with somebody, but not that you need it. Yeah, and for that is inside. It's an inside job. I feel the body and the overweight and everything is the same thing. I always will tell you first, you have to feel okay with yourself. And I have one example, not far away, not long ago. I was in Mexico in May, and I was okay, knowing that I had to lose some weight. Yes, but I felt okay in my body. It's not like, oh, no, no. And now when I see the videos or the pictures, I said, oh my goodness, I was overweight. Yes, and but I was okay. That's what I want to bring to you. Okay, it wasn't like, oh no, let's don't do videos because I'm overweight or things like that. I was feeling myself. I did. I'm always myself, or doing my best to be myself all the time. But that it was a good example for me. It's not like I was overweight, but I was okay. So if you do it, so this is very important. If you're gonna do it to feel good, or because you think you are going to be feeling better, because sure, physically you feel better, yes, if you lose weight, but if you depend on that to feel better, if you are looking, thinking, depending, yeah, on losing the weight to feel, that's when we tend to fail. Okay, so first of all, loving ourselves, accepting ourselves just the way we are. And I'm going to share with you the easiest way. Remember, my 40 days, 40 nights, it's based on this book. Okay? So it's like a journey that we do together. And now I realize, because again, this was a book that I published in 2010. I don't remember this one, how long it took me, okay, to write. But I don't remember it was as long as it took me Zero Frequency. But The Easiest Way to Live is it's a book that I published in 2010. And I'm even amazed now that I'm reading to you. I'm reading it to you, that all the themes that I took, I mentioned, in this book. And chapter 22 is about appearance. So let's see what I wrote in 2010. What stories do we tell ourselves to keep happiness and well-being away? We can be our own. We can be our own worst enemy. Our bad feelings about our physical appearance can affect our reality. It affects our confidence, how we feel about who we are, and how we perceive what other things think of us. Look in the mirror. What do you see? Do you see someone that is overweight? Do you have bad feelings and worries when you hear the word diet? Do you focus on the pain of not eating everything you would like? But what could be more painful than feeling overweight, helpless, and uncomfortable? Sometimes, we it's really, because sometimes we know what we have to do and everything, and we feel bad, but we don't do what we have to do. And it's always an inside job, and it is a job. It is work. Yeah, you have to make some efforts about how bad do you want it? Are you willing? In Hooponopono, we say these are memories replaying. And these memories are immensely powerful. We think we are free, but these thoughts and programs constantly control us. They are always playing in the background. We need to wake up and make better choices. Awareness is curative, and it is the first and most important step toward our goals. Yes, we have a choice. Yes, it takes effort to stay on a diet. You see people around you thinking about food all the time, getting together to eat, talking about what and where to eat. Food is a social thing. There is food all around us, everywhere we go. Well, guess what? The people or circumstances in your life are actually a gift. They are giving you the opportunity to see what you need to change, to let go, so you can take charge of your life. So, how does it work? Essentially, you must become aware and let go of these memories. This is impossible to do at the mind level because we are only aware of of a minute portion of the thought that constantly play in our heads. The best way to let go is to take 100% responsibility for the reality we create for ourselves. I use hooponopono tools to constantly clean both conscious and unconscious memories and thoughts. My best tool is thank you, I love you to these memories and thus release them. The process can be much easier if we work with our subconscious mind, our inner child, because this part of us holds these memories. So remember, our inner child, that when you work in your inner child could show up as you when you were a child, but maybe not. Maybe it has a different gender. It could be a flower. It could be a bird. Sometimes confuses that we are working with our inner child, the one that we were in this lifetime. And we are working in Ho'oponopono with that inner child that's been with us for many years, many lifetimes. Sorry. And it's not on this plane. Okay, so that's really a distinction. Okay, therefore, the inner child, or unihipili, how we call it in Hawaiian, is the part of us that manifests our reality. It is crucial to develop a strong, loving relationship of trust with our inner child in order to change our reality, because it can make this journey much easier. Remember, this is a part of you that suffers. It's not you. This is the part of you that you need to reassure. This is your emotional and physical. Okay, so it's not in the physical but takes care of your physical. Okay, it's the one that does the breathing for you in automatic without you thinking. All the body functions, imagine everything that is happening right now automatically. Yeah, that's why we always say that this is the part we need to work with to do Ho'oponopono 24 hours a day, because it can do it like the breathing. Okay, so this is our emotional. That's why it says, remember, this is the part of you that suffers. It's not you. Okay. So it's important to talk to the child and say, we are here, we are together. You talk to it like it's a small child that is actually listening to you, paying attention, um, observing you. Okay. But you talk to it like a little child. Remember, this is a part that suffers, it's not you. It is the part of you that is hungry or thinks he cannot survive unless he has some vanilla ice cream. I don't know how many of you have read about my vanilla ice cream story with my inner child, but otherwise, there is an article. What I say, I don't know in which book. Maybe my reflections on Ho'oponopono, I tell the story. I would like to share with you what happened to me on my last trip to Japan with my teacher, Dr. Igaliakana. This was a very important experience for me. I was in Okinawa and I asked for room service. I ordered chicken and it came with rice. So I told them to replace the rice with vegetables. I was on a diet. They said okay, but when they brought my order, they had replaced the rice with French fries. My biggest weakness. I love French fries. I would say they are one of my weaknesses. In the past, I could have never said no to French fries. I used to eat everybody's leftover French fries. Well, let me tell you, I put one in my mouth. I actually got the opportunity to taste it. But I took it out of my mouth and ran with the plate to the bathroom where I threw the fries away. Yes, I threw them away. I couldn't believe it myself. The only reason I was able to do that is that I got to the point when I said, enough is enough. And I don't know why sometimes we wait till that point, but sometimes we have to get to that point. Or I says, I'm not going to hurt myself anymore. Or I'm going to take good care of myself. I made a commitment to myself and I would do whatever it takes to take good care of myself. I promised to stop hurting myself. Our love for ourselves gives us the strength to persevere. I couldn't have done it without the help of my inner child. As I was taking the French fry out of my mouth, I kept reassuring my inner child, we can do it. It's going to be okay. We are going to be fine. Yeah. So reassure this emotional part of you, your inner child, that you will be okay, that you are working with God, that there is nothing it needs to worry, that you are not going to abandon it. That's very important because our inner child many times feels abandoned. Yeah. So this is important. However, beware. Merely changing your weight or appearance will not solve your problems. These features, these features are on the outside. What you need to change and let go are the memories and programs, the things you decided to believe about yourself. Otherwise, your happiness will be temporary. You cannot depend on outside circumstances for your well being. Working with the memories that tell you that you are fat is essential to achieve true happiness. My teacher Ihaliagala says that the food is not what makes us fat. It is our thought of the food that makes us fat. Let's keep cleaning. Once you start letting go of these memories replaying, you will begin to see the results and start choosing better. It's like a chain reaction. When you do the right thing and you feel so good and proud of yourself, you move forward with other things left on the back burner. Yeah, it's like suddenly you have more energy, you feel better, you become more effective and things like that. Not only because of the physical overweight, it could be emotional overweight. Thus, you keep feeling better and better, and suddenly you become unstoppable. So, how badly do you want it? Are you willing to do what it takes? It does take hard work to get where you want, but you can choose to practice hooponopono, letting go, and actually see the whole picture and enjoy the process. That's the most important for me of Ho'oponopono, enjoying the process. Not, because you will have opportunity, things to work on. But it could be easier. That's what we look for. We don't look not to have problems, or that we lose the weight overnight. Take responsibility and let go, and you will really find peace and happiness, not only with the way you look and feel, but in everything. Okay, so the thing with overweight, working on feeling yourself okay just the way you are, even if you're overweight. Start with that. I have a lot of testimonies of people that lose weight with Ho'oponopono. I have a lot of testimonials of different things. And you know how God knows better what is right and perfect for us, or when is the perfect moment for us. So sometimes we have to be patient. So when we send the newsletter, by the way, are you in my newsletter? In my database? And I'll tell you why, because this is important, because we never know when we can get disconnected or whatever. And actually, when you go to mabelkatz.com, go for the gifts, and you will receive parts of my books and audios uh, when you sign up to get the weekly newsletter. Okay, that is free. So what was I? Oh, when we send the newsletter, somebody in Spanish responded and he says, "Yes, Mabel," and she told me the most amazing stories about 114 kilos. That's kind of 60 pounds, kind of. And telling me how she used to eat directly from the s- saucepan, no, uh, whatever, whatever you cook with. Okay, it went. So and that she ate all the leftovers and all the stuff, and she says that it was the blue solar water. Okay, if you don't know how to prepare the blue solar water, write to us to support. I remember it has two P's, support, SUPPORT at mabelkatz.com. So we can give you more information about that. But for example, she says it was the blue solar water. Okay, so for other people it could be something different that made the click or work, or they can tell. And other people will say it was the blue solar water, it was hooponopono. We don't know. Like we don't know with anything, but it feels good. Or if we don't have anything to lose, why not try it? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna see what's going on here. Well, Monse in Spanish, I'm not. It's very good what you put, but I'm not gonna take the time to translate all that because she says, basically, it's more important what it comes out of our mouth than what we put in. Thank you. I know that we always have Spanish speaking because they said they stay for the energy. Cecilia, thank you so much. You helped me change my life. I'm reading the easiest way to live. Thank you. Good evening from South Africa. Welcome. Love you. Jyoti. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Okay. Yeah, so there are more, but hard for me to read all of them. And some are in the what a question, Monse. She says, why all spiritual teachers wear glasses? And it's so funny that you ask because I just needed more. I was shocked, but for a month I was like, this is too small. This is hard to read. And suddenly I went to the optometrist. Oh, well, my goodness. Big difference. No wonder I was not seeing. Anyway, I don't know that answer because I'm sure there are spiritual teachers that don't wear glasses too. White Eagle 88 says, Mabel, what cleaning tool do you use for your house when you are gone? Well, kind of you want to teach your house to do Ho'oponopono, to know how to. But also you can use the golden ring. I put the golden ring or the gold ring over my house. You talk to your house and it says, okay, I'm going, but you clean. We are gonna clean. We are gonna protect. You can ask God to protect your home, yeah, while you're not there. You leave the glass of water while you're not there, and things like that. So I'm sure there are more things, but I'm sure as I'm telling you this, maybe you got how to do it yourself. Yes. I put the flor de lis over the situation, says Anna, and that's a good one. Also, I could even wrap my house with the flor de lis, yeah, or I vacuum seal my house, yeah. But you want to do it all the time, okay? You want to protect your home all the time. Okay, guys, I'm sorry I have to go, but let's do the breathing first, and next time that I connect with you, I'll be happy to answer any questions. Okay, so Back straight, feet on the floor, 3 fingers together. Yes. And then we interlock it to form the infinity sign. And you can put it on your legs or wherever is comfortable. And remember, when we use the breathing heart tool, we just breathe and count. How we do it? We inhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we hold our breath, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we exhale through the nose too, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we hold again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's one time. We do that 7 times. Let's do it. And if you are in a safe place, you can close your eyes. Okay, couple of announcements and I go. Thank you so much for participating. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for the opportunity to clean. A couple of things. I told you about events. If you are interested in participating in English in Las Vegas or Miami, write to us to support. Don't remember Zagreb. We move it to December 3rd and 4th of December. Don't forget Instagrammers, okay? Not only to choose me as your favorite, but also go to notifications, okay? And everybody, Instagrammers, Facebook followers, YouTube subscribers, subscribe, give it a like, comment, share, if you like it, sure. Okay. What else? Okay. And I don't want to forget to tell you that if you ever taking a Ho'oponopono training, you can participate in absentee and get all the benefits of the cleaning. Remember, the absentee that we do in Ho'oponopono is just to put your name, but we have amazing experiences with people during the training that can see what happened to the table with all the absentees, and a lot of people also that have experiences or can feel the cleaning, the day of the training. So that's an option too, because I know some of you maybe cannot travel or um, or cannot be there. So that's another possibility, even if they are in Spanish. MABELKATZ.com/member. I highly recommend to, if you feel attracted to join our Ho'oponopono family. I mean, it's very important right now to be in community with like-minded people, to be able to share things that maybe we cannot share publicly, different things that we can do. We have the private forum. You can put cleaning requests there. The forum cleans 24/7, but we are there, and we usually answer too, and we are present. And the other thing that I always mention is the affiliates, because I know some of you could be hurting financially, and the affiliate program is something that you can do part-time or something and bring some extra income, because when people that buys with your personalized link buys, not only you get the commission for what they buy now, but they are yours. So if they renovate the membership, if they buy a book, if they buy a virtual training, you get a commission. So like residual income. Yeah. So thank you guys for being here. And I really have to go. I'm gonna see the movie with my Spanish members. The peace of I. Peace be with you, all my peace, the peace that is I, the peace that is I am, the peace for I don't know why I the peace for always, now and forever and evermore. My peace I live with you. My peace I give to you. My peace I live with you. Not the world's peace, only my peace. The peace of my mind is tricking me there that I am going to make the mistake, and I do it. That's our minds. Okay. Love you. Thank you. And I cannot tell you see you next week because I don't know when, but I hope to see you soon. Love you. Take good care of yourself.